Man, this man's Andy tuning back in. Check it out, bro. Got the trusty blender. Check it out, man. Check it out. We're gonna add our the recipe calls for 1.5 cups of soaked lentils. They recommended the red lentils. I use red and yellow. Why? I'm just that type of person, man. I like variety. Let's see if this works out. Let me get you the name of the recipe holder. Alright. So simply just drain it for 2 hours. Excuse me. I meant to say I simply soaked them for about 2 hours, probably more. I rinsed them once and then soaked them again. But the channel is called We Cook Vegan, and we are making lentil patties. For some reason, I've been in the mood for patties lately. Not a big deal. Okay, put our lentils there. Let's add our veggies and our spices. So I prepped basically everything else already ready. We have about, say, 1 shallot. I did like 3. They were kind of medium sized, that's why I did that. And then it was 1 carrot shredded. I did 2 because I'm doubling the recipe. Trying to get my meal prep on. This might be a little hectic. I'm pretty sure this blender got it. Okay. We're gonna add our, I think, a 1/4 cup of parsley. I did a good amount, almost the whole bunch. I think it was a 1/4 cup. Yeah. It was a 1/4 cup per portion. I just did what I could. Could always add more later. It said 2 cloves of garlic chopped up. I think I did like 5 or 6 in total. I'm not sure if I should add the spices now or later, but they only asked for salt and black pepper, which is kind of not enough for me. But I'm gonna blend them, and then we'll see. And we'll add the spices. It's too much right now. My blender is filled up. But yeah, we're just gonna blend, and then we're gonna add a little extra stuff. Just a little bit. This is all the recipe calls for. Just a few spices, let it chill, and then fry them. But you know me, I'm a little extra. So when you get to blended, you guys can see that right in line. We're gonna blend this thing up. I'll be right back with the results, or with the next step. Okay, tremendous. So I got my bowl, got my little extra. I got a what is it? I didn't steam. I cooked some corn basically in some boiling water. I boiled some corn. There we go. 2 heads. There was 2 for $1 at the store, so I just did that. Just chopped them up, let them cool down, and that's my next step. I got my masa, my red lentil kind of meat here, substitute. So we're gonna pour that in here. Now, you saw the blender in the beginning. It was 100% full. I for sure had to do it in increments. You might want to do the veggies first and then add the lentils, because towards the bottom, at least of my blender, it got real stuck in there and had to move it around. So maybe the veggies first next time. But hey, it came out pretty darn good. I was reading the comments of that video and they were saying they need a little bit more stabilization, so I'm gonna be adding my chia seeds. I soaked 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in 6 tablespoons of water. I've learned that ratio, 1 tablespoon of chia seed to 3 tablespoons of water. It's pretty clutch. Comes out real eggy. We'll see right now. So it's smelling pretty good. Like the look. Not really tripping on some scallions or some of the carrots not being blended. It's not a big deal for me. The big deal is the consistency. Alright, so here are my chia seeds. I let them soak for just a few minutes before I actually take it out. I can see that. Boom. Kind of like caviar. I'm going to add that to here. Okay. And it's pretty darn thick. The more you let it soak, I feel like the more kind of the chia seeds soak up the water and become kind of this goop. which is a good thing in this case. Okay. Get most of them. Can't get all of them. Get most of them. Cool. All right. Got a few more steps to go. And just fold that into the mix. Let's get our corn incorporated. Okay, this is good. And then you can make burgers. You can make all kinds of cool stuff. I'm gonna just pair it with some rice. Got me some of them rice berries, kind of like a forbidden rice. I'm gonna get that to the rice cooker in a little bit. I feel like I should add some breadcrumbs, which I'm gonna do here next, because this is full of moisture, and I don't want it to be. Okay, so I got my panko breadcrumbs, gluten-free. Not really a gluten-free type of guy, but what I found at the stove. Not really a measurable amount. Just gonna cover the top and then fold it in. Now, the recipe I'm following from We Cook Vegan does not call for this, but because I for sure want stability in my patty, I'm gonna add them. Okay. And we're gonna allow at least 30 minutes for the breadcrumbs to soak with the moisture that they're able to. And in the meantime, I'm gonna add, now this is optional, but I'm gonna add this for sure. We're gonna add our green onions. I bought a little bunch that came with 3 stalks of green onions. One of the stalks was no good, and I'm adding 2 serrano peppers that I chopped up. The reason why I didn't blend the peppers or the green onion with the rest of the mixture was because I wanted it to be somewhat, an added texture, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Add to the aesthetic. I was thinking about adding my cilantro right now, but I'm gonna add it at the very end to top my rice. Okay. Now, after stirring and mixing, folding this all up, I will be sticking this in the fridge for about at least 30 minutes while my rice cooks. The rice takes quite some time. It's a little bit different than the regular basmati rice I use in a rice cooker. No big deal. In the meantime, just be patient. You can do this ahead of time, so you're not, starving like I am right now. But it's all good. It's all good. All right. We have come to the point where it's time for the fridge. I'll be right back with the frying pan full of oil and getting ready to cook this up. Give me a few minutes, y'all. Man, I got my medium skillet, my little pan. Little around medium heat, medium high. Got a little avocado oil. You can use whatever neutral oil you wish. It's already warmed up. This is what my batter, meat substitute, whatever you want to call it, looks like. I'm using a ½ cup measurement just to get an eyeball. What I want to do here. Bam. Here we go. Let's go 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Let's see if this holds up. Do 3 at a time. My rice is about to be done. Shabam. Nothing to it, man. Just to get to it. Not really tripping on the looks, as long as they fry real good. Make sure the oil coats the pan all around. All right, I'll come back once these little minutes lap up, and we'll get to serving. 1 second, y'all. All right, it's been about 3 minutes. The rice just beeped, and was moving the patties around. I think they might be close to done. Also, I forgot to talk about the tomato paste. I just stirred it in with my spatula. Some tomato paste, 2 tablespoons, or 1 tablespoon proportion. Don't forget it. Bam! Okay. Okay. Ooh. Lord have mercy. A little bit of room here, but hey, figure that one out. Oh yeah. All right, so about 3-4 minutes is what I'm doing right here. I'm gonna keep frying them up. I'm gonna let my rice just chill. I'll be back with some pics in the review, man. I'm super excited. Look at that. Look at that crust. Look at that. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. Give me a few more minutes. Oh, yeah. All right, man. You tune it back in for the review. Well, we'll start off with the unforgettable recipe maker. Well, we are looking at one of We Cook Vegans. That's their at We Cook Vegan on YouTube. I just saw your channel, and I'm like, okay, I'll give it something different. So I chose on their little lentil patties. Incredible. I did tweak the recipe. I added a few things like the corn, the pepper. What else? I did add a little bit, like a good sprinkle, maybe a 1/4 cup of some breadcrumbs, and then I added, some peppers. And what else did I add? I added something. I'm trying to think. Oh, a bunch of seasonings and a bunch of other stuff. But you could make a sandwich out of this, make a little burger. I'm liking the crisp. Oh my God. I did a little bit thicker than what they did. I like my portions a little bit bigger. That's just me. Oh, I did add some of that vegan parm I made. Make sure to make it dairy free on that one. And just, paired it with some rice berries. It's looking like black rice. Looking like forbidden rice. My mouth is watering. Put some cilantro on top of that, just to garnish, because I love the way it tastes. No sriracha yet. Cheers, man. I'm hungry. My mouth is salivating. Cheers. Wow. Okay. Right off the bat, I feel the textures. The crunch on the outside of both sides are being, nice. Not a sear, but a nice little crust. And the inside, soft. On the border of mushy, but with all the different consistencies of the corn and peppers and the green onions and different seasonings. I did put some of that Jamaican curry powder. Delicious, bro. So it has the consistency of my corn fritters that I made a while back. Get a little bit of the rice. Cheers. Wow. I think it's just a lentil taste that I'm tasting right now. It's good. It's delicious. I'm digging. I'm happy I made this. But I'm trying to pinpoint this taste, this flavor. Yeah, it's gotta be the lentils. It's subtle. It's not bad. I think it's the lentils. Good taste, subtle, different. I normally have my lentils after I cook them, for a multitude of amount of minutes, 30, 20 to an hour, 60 minutes in total, making curries and stuff. But overall, man, this is delicious. I saw them make like this white sauce. I would have been interested in making that because it feels like it needs a little something on top other than just some sriracha or hot sauce. Something creamy, something kind of cool. Would be like the last, ultimate touch. But I didn't make that. I'm happy I made what I made. I'm happy I'm grubbing. Big shout out to We Cook Vegan. And yeah, man, I'm about to sit down and enjoy my meal. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a great week. Hope y'all be cooking for yourselves. Whatever it might be. Last week it was some vegan fettuccine alfredo. This week some cool little whole food little patties. I'm super grateful, man. Just be thankful for what you got today. I'm thankful for what I got today. And I'm gonna make my little list of goals this week. I'm gonna do my best to achieve them. And I'll be happy while doing it, man. I got a little bit more time in between my break, so a little bit more jogging this week. Super grateful. Thank y'all for watching, man. Hope you have a good day and enjoy the rest of your week. Peace.